As the global economic landscape continues to shift, the ongoing tensions between the United States and China have reached a critical point, heightening the stakes for businesses and investors alike. With former President Donald Trump signaling a potential return to tariffs aimed at Chinese imports, analysts suggest that China is now better equipped than ever to navigate the complexities of a renewed trade war with the U.S. The implications of this development could reverberate through global markets, impacting everything from supply chains to investment strategies. Recent assessments indicate that China's economy has undergone significant restructuring since the last major trade conflict, which saw tariffs imposed on billions of dollars worth of goods. China has learned from past experiences, stated an economist at a leading financial institution. They have diversified their trade partners, built up reserves, and enhanced domestic production capabilities to mitigate the impact of foreign tariffs. This strategic pivot has left China in a stronger position to withstand potential economic shocks from the U.S. Moreover, the current geopolitical climate is increasingly complicated by technological competition, particularly in the semiconductor sector. Reports have surfaced that U.S. officials are discussing tighter restrictions on companies like Nvidia, which could further strain relations. This move is seen as part of a broader effort to limit China's access to advanced technology essential for its burgeoning artificial intelligence and tech industries. These restrictions could serve as a double-edged sword, warned a technology analyst. While they may aim to curb China's technological advancements, they could also stifle innovation in the U.S. by limiting market access. Adding another layer to the narrative, OpenAI has voiced concerns regarding Chinese competitors allegedly utilizing its technology without appropriate licensing. This revelation underscores the growing competition in the AI space, where the stakes are not only financial but also fundamentally tied to national security and intellectual property rights. As AI becomes integral to various sectors, the race for dominance in this field is intensifying. Investor sentiment toward China remains mixed, as many grapple with the question of whether the country represents a growth engine or merely a high-stakes gamble akin to a casino. The recent volatility in Chinese markets has prompted global investors to re-evaluate their strategies, with some pulling back while others see opportunity in the evolving landscape. The uncertainty is palpable, but for some it creates a chance to invest in undervalued assets. Explained a financial strategist. As the U.S. prepares for a potential resurgence of tariff policies and increasing regulatory scrutiny on technology exports, the question remains: how will China respond? Analysts predict that Beijing will likely continue to bolster its economic defenses while seeking new avenues for international collaboration. Ultimately, the unfolding dynamics between the two economic giants will not only shape their respective futures but also influence global economic stability. In conclusion, as the trade tensions escalate and both nations recalibrate their strategies, the landscape ahead is fraught with uncertainty. The coming months will be pivotal as businesses, investors, and policymakers navigate a complex web of tariffs, technological competition, and shifting alliances. Observers will be watching closely to see whether China's preparations will indeed allow it to weather the storm of renewed U.S. tariffs, or if the friction will lead to a broader economic fallout. The world will undoubtedly be affected by these developments, making it essential for stakeholders to stay informed and adaptable in an ever-changing global marketplace. China's Spring Festival Gala, an annual cultural extravaganza that captivates millions, has once again delivered a remarkable blend of entertainment, innovation, and subtle political messaging. This year's event, broadcast live to an audience of over 1 billion viewers, showcased a diverse array of performances that included everything from traditional music and dance to modern rock and roll and advanced robotics. As the world's most-watched television event, the gala serves as a reflection of contemporary Chinese society, where tradition meets technological advancement. The performances featured a striking display of robotics, highlighting China's significant strides in artificial intelligence and automation. These robotic acts, which included intricate dances and choreographed movements, not only entertained but also symbolized China's ambitions in the tech sector. We want to showcase the progress we've made, especially in technology, stated Zhang Wei, a member of the Gala's production team. This is a celebration of our culture and our future. The Gala's integration of rock music, a genre that has seen a resurgence in China, marked a notable shift in the event's musical landscape. The inclusion of a rock band performing original compositions resonated with younger viewers and demonstrated the evolving tastes of the Chinese populace. Critics hailed this move as a sign of cultural openness and a departure from the more traditional performances that have characterized past events. It's crucial for the gala to evolve with the times, remarked cultural commentator Lu Feng. Rock music speaks to a generation that is looking for new forms of expression. However, the festival also served as a platform for political undertones as performances subtly addressed contemporary issues facing the nation. Amidst the festivities, themes of unity and resilience were woven throughout the show, reflecting the government's messaging during times of international scrutiny. This year's gala emphasized national pride, with segments dedicated to showcasing the achievements of the Communist Party and the importance of social harmony. Analysts noted that these elements were carefully curated to reinforce the party's narrative amid ongoing geopolitical tensions. The impact of the gala extends beyond mere entertainment. It plays a critical role in shaping public perception and national identity. With China continuing to navigate complex relationships with other global powers, the gala's emphasis on technological prowess and cultural pride serves as a strategic reminder of the country's aspirations on the world stage. Events like this are crucial for soft power, explained political analyst Chen Ming. They broadcast a message of confidence and capability to both domestic and international audiences. Looking ahead, the Spring Festival Gala is likely to continue evolving, embracing new forms of artistic expression while balancing tradition and modernity. As China strives to cement its position as a global leader in technology and culture, the gala will undoubtedly remain a vital platform for showcasing its progress and unity. With each passing year, it not only entertains but also reflects the changing dynamics of a society poised at the intersection of tradition and innovation. As the world watches, the gala stands as a testament to the ongoing narrative of a nation in transformation. In a rapidly changing global landscape, the interplay between technology and international relations has never been more critical. Recent discussions around emerging technologies and geopolitical strategies have sparked significant interest, particularly in the context of China's evolving role as a global player. As countries reassess their strategies, the dialogue around potential decoupling from China and its implications for global markets remains at the forefront. A notable development is the concept of avalanche decoupling, recently explored in an article by Foreign Affairs magazine. This term refers to the gradual detachment of supply chains and technological dependencies away from China, driven by a mix of economic and political pressures. Analysts argue that this shift is not only necessary for national security but also for fostering innovation in countries traditionally reliant on Chinese manufacturing. As the article states, decoupling from China may allow Western nations to regain control over critical technologies and reduce vulnerabilities. This sentiment is echoed by various market observers, especially in light of the impending tariffs introduced by the U.S. Meanwhile, CBS News reports that analysts believe China is better prepared than ever for a trade war, having fortified its economic defenses against external pressures. With a focus on self-sufficiency and technological advancement, China aims to mitigate the impacts of potential tariffs and maintain its competitive edge. China's strategic investments in key industries have fortified its economy against Western pressures, noted an industry expert. As the global investment community grapples with these dynamics, Reuters highlights a growing skepticism among investors regarding traditional strategies in China. The article describes a shift in sentiment where investors are re-evaluating whether to view China as a growth engine or a high-stakes gamble. The volatility of the Chinese market, compounded by regulatory crackdowns and geopolitical tensions, has led to a more cautious approach. Investors are now prioritizing sectors that align with sustainable growth rather than those reliant on high-risk ventures. At the same time, the Atlantic Council raises questions about the viability of DeepSeek, a new technology purported to enhance data mining capabilities. While some view it as a proof of concept, others express concerns over its scalability and ethical implications. The debate underscores the complexities of balancing innovation with responsibility in technology deployment. As one analyst put it, the effectiveness of DeepSeek will ultimately depend on how well it navigates the delicate balance between efficiency and ethical considerations. As we look ahead, the implications of these developments are profound. The potential decoupling from China signals a pivotal moment in global trade and technology, prompting nations to rethink their positions and alliances. The evolution of investment strategies in response to these changes will likely shape the financial landscape for years to come. Moreover, as technologies like DeepSeek continue to emerge, their integration into existing frameworks will necessitate ongoing dialogue about ethics, responsibility, and the future of innovation. In conclusion, the convergence of technology and geopolitics is reshaping the global order. As countries navigate the complexities of decoupling and reevaluating their strategies, the implications for economic growth, security, and innovation will be significant. The future will undoubtedly be marked by a careful balancing act where the pursuit of technological advancement must align with ethical considerations and strategic foresight. In an era where artificial intelligence (AI) continues to reshape industries and societies, national security concerns have risen to the forefront of global dialogue. The latest focus of the U.S. government revolves around a Chinese AI application known as DeepSeek, which is garnering scrutiny for its potential implications on American security interests. As the White House engages in a thorough evaluation of this technology, experts and policymakers are grappling with the intersection of innovation and national defense. DeepSeek, a powerful AI tool developed in China, is designed to analyze vast amounts of data to extract insights, making it a valuable asset for various applications including surveillance and information gathering. The capabilities of such technology raise alarms regarding its potential misuse by state actors or the possibility of it being leveraged against U.S. interests. According to a recent report, officials are concerned that DeepSeek could enhance the ability of adversaries to conduct espionage or cyber operations, thereby complicating the landscape for U.S. intelligence and security agencies. A spokesperson from the White House remarked, "We are actively assessing the risks associated with DeepSeek and its possible applications. The protection of our national security is paramount, and we must remain vigilant against technologies that could undermine our interests." This statement underscores the administration's proactive approach to understanding the broader implications of foreign AI developments. The discussion surrounding DeepSeek is part of a larger narrative on how AI technology is evolving and being integrated into national security frameworks. Experts point out that while AI can offer significant advantages in terms of data processing and predictive analytics, it also poses unique challenges. As AI systems become increasingly sophisticated, the potential for adversarial attacks or the unauthorized use of technology becomes a pressing concern. The U.S. is not alone in its apprehensions. Other nations are also reassessing their technological partnerships and the implications of AI on global security. For instance, recent developments in maritime technology and defense cooperation in Southeast Asia illustrate the delicate balance countries must maintain between embracing innovation and safeguarding sovereignty. As countries like Indonesia navigate their relationships with China, the emphasis on maintaining autonomy in defense and technology becomes critical. As the White House continues its evaluation of DeepSeek, the outcomes of this assessment could lead to broader policy implications. Should the application be deemed a significant threat, it may trigger new regulations or a re-evaluation of existing trade agreements with China concerning technology transfer and collaboration. Additionally, this could fuel a more extensive national discourse on how the U.S. manages its own AI developments to ensure they remain secure and aligned with national interests. In conclusion, the scrutiny of DeepSeek is emblematic of the complex dance between technological advancement and national security in the 21st century. As AI technology rapidly evolves, it will be crucial for governments worldwide to create frameworks that allow for innovation while simultaneously safeguarding against potential threats. Looking ahead, the outcomes of these evaluations will likely shape the future of international relations and technology, setting the stage for how nations navigate the dual-edged sword of AI advancements. In recent years, the geopolitical landscape has witnessed significant shifts, particularly with the rise of China's influence in regions traditionally dominated by Western powers. Among these areas, Latin America has emerged as a focal point for China's diplomatic and economic ambitions. As China seeks to expand its footprint on the global stage, its engagement with Latin America is marked by increasing trade relations, strategic investments, and a concerted effort to strengthen diplomatic ties. China's trade with Latin America has surged, reflecting a broader trend of economic interdependence between the two regions. According to recent data, bilateral trade volumes reached unprecedented levels, with China becoming one of the largest trading partners for several Latin American countries. This economic relationship is not merely transactional, it encompasses a broad spectrum of sectors including agriculture, mining, and infrastructure development. The influx of Chinese investments has led to the construction of vital infrastructure projects which are crucial for economic development in the region. A key aspect of China's strategy in Latin America involves its diplomatic engagements, which have been characterized by a mix of soft power and pragmatic cooperation. In various bilateral meetings, Chinese officials have emphasized the importance of mutual respect and non-interference in domestic affairs, appealing to Latin American nations' desire for autonomy. "We believe in building a community with a shared future," stated a senior Chinese diplomat at a recent summit, highlighting Beijing's focus on fostering partnerships based on equality and mutual benefit. However, this expanding influence is not without its challenges. Concerns have been raised regarding the potential for debt dependency among Latin American nations as they engage in large-scale borrowing for Chinese-led projects. Critics argue that such financial entanglements could compromise sovereignty and lead to unfavorable economic repercussions. Furthermore, there is apprehension about the environmental impacts of Chinese investments in sectors like mining and agriculture, where regulatory standards may not align with local sustainability goals. The strategic implications of China's presence in Latin America extend beyond mere economics. As China seeks to establish a foothold in the region, it also aims to counterbalance U.S. influence, which has historically been predominant. This geopolitical rivalry is particularly evident in areas such as technology and defense cooperation, where China is making concerted efforts to strengthen ties with Latin American nations. The growing collaboration in these sectors raises questions about regional security dynamics and the potential for a shift in alliances. As we look toward the future, China's engagement in Latin America is poised to evolve further. With increasing competition for influence from other global powers, including the United States, the dynamics of this relationship will be closely monitored. The extent to which Latin American countries can navigate their interactions with China while safeguarding their national interests will be critical in shaping the region's geopolitical landscape. As both regions move forward, the balance between cooperation and competition will play a decisive role in determining the trajectory of their relationship in the years to come.